Hello everyone. In this video, I would like to review your next assignment in this class. This is the Reading Inquiry and Academic Writing assignment. It is a group project. For this group project, there are 4 groups: Group A, Group B, Group C, and Group D. Each group has been assigned an article to read, and you will read the article and you will respond in form of a presentation. Now, the presentation is to be delivered preferably in a Microsoft PowerPoint slide. If you are not able to deliver this on a Microsoft PowerPoint slide, then at minimum you should use a Google presentation slide. The key information to remember from this project is that it is a presentation. You're not turning in an essay. Now, for this project, there are specifications I've outlined. To understand this project, I want you to think of articles, essays you've read, perhaps articles from a newspaper headline or a newspaper, maybe an online article. What is usually your reaction when you read? Do you read passively or do you read actively? In other words, do you read and you ask critical questions, thoughtful questions, and do you also find solutions to your questions or seek answers to your questions? Well, reading is a skill. When you read critically, that's also a skill. For this project, you've been assigned a reading topic, and on the basis of the reading topic, you will respond to the assignment specifications. This can be found on page 2. What I have on page 1 is information to help you as you collaborate, what you can expect. I've called it criteria for success when it comes to managing group projects, group collaborations. So pay attention to the specifications on page 2, because that's how I would grade you. I'm expecting that in your presentation, everyone in the group would take their his or her responsibility seriously. This means it's not a one-person show. You're all working together collaboratively in your group to support each other. Now, on your PowerPoint presentation slide, I hope and I want to see that you interpret this acrostic. It's given relevance on your PowerPoint presentation slides. So the first bullets that I have here says recall. Now recall, I want you to summarize the essence of your assigned text. You should be able to present some information on the subject of your inquiry. There should be an introduction on your opening slide. There should be information about the main point of the article. Next, I have inquiries and questions. As you read, I'm sure you have questions, and I want to see that you've made a reasonable attempt to produce questions about the article itself. And not only that are you producing questions about the article itself, but you're also seeking, hopefully, to find make other inferences about the article. For instance, if you are running short of ideas on how to question or interrogate the article, you're welcome to do some research that would maybe that would find supporting evidence for what you've read, or maybe criticism of the article itself. Next, this leads to answers and practical solutions. So if you're able to generate questions, then I expect that you have some answers. Answers to the problem or questions that arise from your inquiries. and your critical analysis of the text. I assume that after you ask key questions, you as a group will be able to formulate a single response or a group response rather to these questions. Next, I hope to see that you will discuss the relevance of your group's text to the theme of the class. I did not give you this assignment in isolation. I'm thinking about the theme of this class. So you guys have been doing a lot of reading, especially from the textbook and supplementary materials. Then you are also challenged to think about what you're reading, which is inquiry. And this is in the context of college writing or academic writing. Where you put this information discussing the relevance of the article on your presentation slides is totally up to you. So the sequence, the organization, you have to determine that. Your key responsibility is to follow the instructions that I've given you, the assignment specifications. Now this is just a summary of what I expect to see on your presentation slides. There's a minimum page limit, and I expect to see a works-cited page if you take information from elsewhere at the end of your presentation. I expect to see the use of some visuals. I expect to see a conclusion. Okay, then these are the specifications. One thing about this assignment is that you are going to turn in a group progress report. Preferably, a group progress report will be submitted by the group leader. If the group leader is not able to do this, then you elect somebody in your group who is capable of doing it. The progress report, as I've expressed here, tells me about your progress about the assignment and as your progress as a group, and if there's something I can do to help. But I want you to pay attention to the samples that I've posted on Blackboard, sample progress reports. I expect to see that you would discuss the assignment specifications because I'm going to grade it. This assignment, presentation, or project is going to be delivered on Zoom. So you will present on Zoom and it's going to be recorded, and you will submit a PowerPoint presentation slides to me, which I will grade, and then you're going to share the video with your peers, and they will comment on the video. That leads me to the last bullet, which follows from the previous one that I just discussed. So individually, you all will ask and reply to questions from another group, and I will let you know which group you all need to respond to. For instance, Group A will likely respond to Group B, and Group B will likely respond to Group C, and Group C will likely respond to Group D, and D would question Group A, in that order. Keep in mind the due dates for the project. Pay attention, I would say save the dates, just like you do when you're going to, or people are looking forward to a wedding or maybe an important anniversary. So the information is right here. Take note of that. One final point is to remember the purpose of this assignment. It is a presentation and it's not an essay. That's it for today.